Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tuku Sherdor Rinpoche, a Lama in our Rinpoche lineage, particularly the Kagyu and Nyingma lineage, a friend of many of my friends, disciple of the great Lamas that we also are fortunate to follow in the footstep of, whose pictures are here, too many to mention. He's a recognized reincarnation in the Tibetan lineage. He's an American from Montreal. You know what I mean.
Dual citizen.
Very dualistic citizen in the tradition. He's a good guy. His main teachers, Tulku Sherdor Rinpoche, the 16th Buddha Karmapa, and Kala Rinpoche. He did 3-year retreat upriver, not at Sing Sing, but at Kaju Thupten Chuling, Lama Norla's Kala Rinpoche Center, 3-year retreat there. He's fluent in Tibetan, has translated for many Lamas, especially the great Lama Urgyen Kusum Lingpa, his root guru, a great Lama in Tibet who used to come to America and passed away about 2 years ago at his home monastery in Golok, Eastern Tibet. Tuku Sherub was with that Lama at his death, spent the last 12 years with that Lama, has translated for him and with that Lama, the great Kusum Lingpa, Nyingma Dzogchen master, Kusum Lingpa, established the blazing mountain, blazing wisdom, blazing something, a lot of blazing wisdom center in upstate New York. About an hour or an hour and a half northwest of Woodstock, about 2.5 hours northwest of here in upstate New York. And he has written the book that I forgot to bring down as we were busy chatting and gossiping, that Drew's going to go up and get in my room. It's on the altar, the path strewn with bones and flowers, that he wrote his memoirs. He's a lot older than he looks. Meditation and yoga are good for you. His memoirs, his first book, he has published a book with Snow Lion before, a translation of the great C2 Rinpoche's comments on Mahamudra, on a text of Mahamudra. Was it the 9th Karmapa's Mahamudra?
Third Karmapa.
The 3rd Karmapa's Song of Mahamudra, the Kaju Munlam, I think. Whatever it's called, Chagchen Munlam, Song of Mahamudra. This is his first big book, his memoirs. I recommend it to you. A Path Strewn with Bones and Flowers. It's very forthcoming about his upbringing, his dreams, his visions, his aspirations, his going to Vassar College up the road, his law school and law background, and work in the world with corporations, being made a Tibetan Lama and throned in a seat in a monastery in Tibet, traveling and translating for Lamas as I did, and being backstage of what's really going on, and understanding more and more as we're all working on what works and what doesn't work here in the West and in the modern world, how to bring this timeless wisdom forth and transmit it, teach and transmit it in the modern world for the benefit of one and all. So, Sherub, Tuku Sherdor Rinpoche, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for that kind introduction. I'll begin with a prayer in Tibetan, so please don't mind me. You can make your own aspirations as you wish. Lama dong kancho rinpoche namba samche dasa sanchen tam che che la chusu jor jen je lab de sor chulam de jor jen je lab de sor lam chupa sarwa jen je lab de sor chupa yeshe se jor jen je lab de sor Nama Arya Lai Ketan Randa Jinke Jurom Dadami Kenandan Rawa Kanji Drage Jizam Parar Tamje Ketu Daki Chetendo Semjen Namje Zambadang Loye Jerajita or Chechanta Montapa Yeji Kolo Corduso Chasarwadan Jin Shabadan Jesu Irang Gorjin Sawaye Geochun Sedagi Chizaba Tamje Zobe Janju Jimbo. Very nice to join you here today from my wintry retreat in the Catskills to your not quite so wintry retreat along the Hudson River. a beautiful sunny winter day. I had a nice drive here. Thank you again to Lama Surya Das for reaching out, connecting, and inviting me to speak with you today. I'm happy to be here. Let me just ask, just to get a sense more of who all of you are. First, by a show of hands, how many of you are doing an intensive Buddhist meditation retreat for the very first time, if anyone? Okay, just a minority. And how many of you, if you add up all of your experiences in life so far, have done cumulatively 1 year or more of intensive Buddhist retreats? About the same number. Okay, so about half at the far ends and half in between. Good, a very diverse group. Well, I'll try to say things that are of some interest or relevance to everyone in the group, if possible. In Buddhism, we talk about 3 types of learning. The most basic type of learning is kind of information gathering, Tuku Sherub in Tibetan. What we learn or understand from listening, from seeing, from hearing, just at the very basic stage. It's where we first hear about Buddhism or about great lamas or about the benefits of meditation. And then the second type of learning is reflection, where we take that information and we analyze it, we mull it over, we see what makes sense, what doesn't make sense to us, what's useful, what we can apply in our own experience. And then at some point, armed with those 2 types of learning, we can make a decision either to go on a first meditation retreat for some of you, or to continue and go deeper with meditation practice as part of life for some others. And for the new people, I'll say, when you just have the idea of meditation, some understanding about it, you think, okay, I'll go into retreat and it will be a great chance to get away and relax and find some peace and stillness and sanity, and it will be like a vacation almost from the stress of everyday life. Or maybe other people told you, oh, you're so lucky, you're going on a Buddhist retreat, you'll be so peaced out and it'll be wonderful. I can't wait to see you when you get back and hear all about it. Well, for those of you for whom this is the first time, you know it's not exactly like that. Because when you go on retreat, guess who comes with you? Your own mind. And your own mind has its own mind. Your own mind has a certain way of doing things, has its patterns, its likes and dislikes, its hopes and fears and expectations, and none of those get parked at the door when you come in to sit on your cushion. So you bring all of your mind with you into meditation, not just that one part of your mind that made the decision, I'm going to meditate. That's just one of many little minds all competing for attention. There is the attention part of your mind, and then there are all the voices in that mind competing for that attention, right? That's what you learn in meditation.